called Leus and relax.
And Claude, what?
Okay, wait.
Talk to us about the Claude. We haven't seen the Claude in the playoffs just yet.
It's a weak side.
To this match point.
Questionable, unorthodox, you name it. But at this very point, Bigetron needs to pull something out of their bag. It's now or never for the robots for game number 3, their last lifeline, at least in the upper bracket, against the cavalry in TLID.
There was a time where I was saying that Team Liquid ID, they were willing to just go with all flickers, no purifies, but now we see the exact opposite. 3 purifies, man. They respect Key's El Momento moment, and I think it's more of the fact that they want to go and be the aggressor. They want to group up together, and they don't really want to have to spread apart to try and mitigate that implosion threat. Now in the wave clear department though, with the Gatot, man, with the Vexana as well as the Mathilda, I feel like the early game pressure will definitely favor Team Liquid ID.
Global warming, man, going green. He has kill though.
Ooh.
With the pressure, able to
Guiding went away. Just the little things then coming in from Witty. It's called Witty the Wise for not for nothing, but right now Aaron Shiki might be in trouble. He smells something. No, he didn't.
No, with the final slash, the Purifier, and Shiki will fall. Now Fabian looking for the trade alongside Witty. Can they find seems like Man with the BMI is able to get out.
Oh man, that was what I would call a rookie mistake. Gotta watch out for your side lanes or like the side of your map, man.
Ah, well, that's a great play again for Superken, knowing the aggressive potential of the Alpha. But again, Wilderness Blessing on 2 members, the mid lane and the AXP laner, and Master Assassin for Eman on the Claude, also with the tank emblem though, so he's trying to make sure that he can survive long enough against the aggression, the onslaught from the side of Team Liquid ID. And Aaron Shiki himself is not concerned. He wants to scale up, going with the masters, with the weapon mastery as well.
So they know it's a weak lane, and right now Witty might be getting caught out. No, Supercan, that's a resource, but it's a dodge. It's not gonna bite on towards the tunnel yet, Donnie.
It seems like this time Bigetron Alpha, who has the Alpha, is able to find the newts, at least for now, and Supercan will collect the turtle, no problem. My goodness, Fabian, he's stuck. Moreno secures the kill now in the mid lane. Witty with no spell in hand as well. He will fall from the Bigetron Alpha aggressiveness in the early game.
For the first time, this is not the TLID that we see in the first 2 games. Meanwhile, Kido, Implosion!
Oh, no Purify, and that is going to be Aaron Shiki taken down twice this game. Bigetron Alpha, this lead is 2,500 goal, and we're not even 3 minutes in.
Rashi, you gotta tell me what happened in this match, man.
Well, it seems like Bigetron Alpha are kind of used to the movements, the early game rotations from Team Liquid ID. We saw a bit of that earlier, but now, with the Tsushin presence, with the fact that they have an Alpha on their hands this time, they're able to get the early win on the Turtle Pit, and even the ganks here, and Superken. Look at how he's playing, man. He's farming a Storm, but every single moment he has, every single opportunity he has to try and go for a kill, he'll just wait around in one of these bushes on the side of the lanes. Ooh, 1v1.
Super Luke here opening things up for the Red Robots. Fabian pops the Retribution. Aran is able to find the assist, but Super Luke calm Raging Sandstorm, and he gets away.
Even in the bottom lane, Q once again wants to go for Aaron Shiki.
He will not commit the Purify just yet. There you go. But now with the Blazing Duet by Eman, actually pressuring Aaron Shiki, he falls. Witty will not be able to assist him, and he will fall as well. Bigetron Alpha, what an early execution.
Man, they keep just targeting Aaron Shiki. The thing that in the gold lane, it's supposed to be a weak lane right now. It's a strong lane for Eman, and they're gonna take the turret.
I want this rinse and repeat, using that implosion on, at this point, onto Aaron Shiki twice or 3 times already. And at the same time, the mid lane, due to the Tsushin presence, can't really rotate around as well. So even though in theory there is some wave clear, due to the aggressive moves from Bigetron to zone away the laners from Team Liquid, they're getting a lot of advantage here.
And Superken finding the turtle, perfect one as well. Now Oran is a little bit too greedy there, and he is punished. TLID now rotating with 4 in the bottom side, but it seems like Bigetron Alpha, they know and they read it. Looking to pressure more, and they're in the jungles of the cavalries.
I mean, goodness gracious, look at the gold leader, Rashi. 5.6k in a span of less than 5 minutes, so it's more than 1k And the worst part is, this is just the early game.
Yeah, the third gold isn't even down right yet, but okay.
Looking for an implosion play, but now he is knocked up. Flicker defensively, super loop from an angle. Mid turret falls. TLID, they will not be able to answer back. Opened up. Now with the positioning, Fabian, will he find something? Super loop, so too tanky. Moreno is in the area as well, hovering. But Bigetron, man, they're steamrolling this game.
And they're getting a lot of turret advantage too. Looking at the items. Whoa, hang on a minute.
That's a catch. Fabian falls. TLID now will not have his jungler again. Fabian punished twice. Bigetron Alpha, 6,000 gold lead. I repeat, 6,000 gold lead.
Man, the programs, the robot is overheating right now. They are just overclocking and putting all they have in this game. Because this is the match point for the upper brackets. So the stakes are high. Thankfully though, if one of them loses in this match, they still have a chance in these playoffs.
Alright, we'll have to wait and see though, because now Bigetron, they're pressuring hard using the Sushin pick. Just cutting around behind the turrets and then using that to buy time for Eman to just shred down these turrets slowly but surely. The protection still is even active for Team Liquid ID, but it won't even matter when they are zoned away this badly. Even when Moreno rotates away from the area, Team Liquid ID is just forced to respect the potential, the possibility that he's around.
Circling Eagle, committed that Sacred Hammer to dodge away. Oh, early, placing the white by Eman. Fabian actually very low, and Moreno jumps in. He will be stopped by a run, but Bigetron Alpha, they know they will just get the turtle.
Man, I know they're leading, but the way they disengaged the fight from TLID, there was nothing sort of masterful and immaculate. They could have gone, couldn't have gone better for them.
The problem is still the same though for Team Liquid. Can't we find a way to move forwards without really getting punished heavily? At a 9, almost 10k gold lead at 7 minutes, you're right, Sandstorm!
Super Luke and the implosion! That's Fabian punished, but he actually caught and he will fall! That's the first point now with Avatar from Iran. Doesn't connect though. Bigetron Alpha still in full control, but finally TLID puts a point on the board.
Risky dive, but it definitely pay off for Bigetron Alpha right now. 9.5 in 7.5 minutes. This is just, this is the most dominant game so far in the playoffs, even in the season.
At least one of the most dominant ones. Team Liquid, they are stuck on the defense. They don't really have the best high ground clear either. Having a Harith means that you're supposed to actually have a winning gold lane. You're supposed to have more ways to play from this gold lane, but because of the ganks in the early game, man, Aaron Shiki, the highlight of the last game, just can't do much.
See, Bigetron Alpha, they are still controlling the jungles of TLID. And take a look at the freeze lane, top lane. TLID, they're hungry. They need resources.
8 minutes and Eman has completed the Holy Trinity. Arashi, this is just not looking so good for TLID. What's going to be the answer here against this onslaught coming from Key and also Super Luke?
Final Flash doesn't connect. Spear of Alpha doesn't connect. And Iran now is actually punished. Super again. Enough damage with the true damage that it's in beta. Whoa! That's the blazing duet. On BMI, perfectly timed. 10 seconds for the first Lord. And that is still just Bigetron Alpha. 11,000 gold lead.
Team Liquid ID trying their best to try and find ways around, but even around the man that should be the oppressive one, the ones that the EXP laner that wants to be unkillable, rushing towards the backline. Can't really do much here when he's this behind on the God of Kacha. This is an insane amount of gold lead though. And the fact that Bigetron Alpha can farm so efficiently on all of these picks doesn't make it any easier. The Claude can farm quick, the Alpha can too as well. And even the Khalid can help with the clearing, can help with the lane management too. Bigetron Alpha at this point have all of their bases covered, even giving the purple buff to Moreno. They have all that they require to go for a decisive end, but can they do so? Unfortunately for them, with the Claude and the Sushin being relatively short range, the siege potential isn't really too high, but it's more than enough to go and set up for a big dive.
They're just caged at this point. The horses are forced to hang out in the stables. Like, no grasses for you in the bushes.
Let's see, will this push towards them a game 4? Super Ken in the base. Lord is in the mid lane. Looking for the opening, not yet though. As base turret number 1 in the bottom side, Super Ken finds the Spear of Alpha. And that is one done. He finds the Flicker Implosion. And that will be 3 members taken now. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigetron Alpha with the reprogram, they actually force this series on towards a game 4.
They approach the game in a different way. And right now, finally, after 2 games, the retaliation that we expected to see from Bigetron Alpha. There's a reason that they are in this stage right now, in the top 4 of MPL Indonesia. They are not done just yet.